We see an emergency as there are families who are going along and all of a sudden, maybe a parent loses a job. Maybe some disaster has struck this family and they need a few weeks, months to get back on their feet and to be able to have access to food. That is our purpose, to try to serve families who find themselves in an unexpected emergency situation.
When you're hungry and you need food, you need a solution. And you know, while there are solutions that'll give you one day's meal, a couple of meals, there's no other pantry that says, here's a week's worth of groceries.
It is an extremely needed social service, because if people don't support the food pantry, then there's going to be people that go hungry.
One of the greatest things about the emergency food pantry is we are 100% run by volunteers.
Yeah, when you help others and you see others in need, it's always satisfying for you that you get to help others. It just gives you a sense of pride that you're giving back to your community.
One of the things that the food pantry I've observed does very well is pivot. And that's the true measure, I think, of a social service or a community agency, is being able to pivot to the need that you see in front of you.
It's important to realize we get no government funding. We take no government funding.
The voucher program has been going on for well over a decade, and the idea is that families who have very small children, like 5 and under, have children that need dairy, they need fresh produce, fresh fruit. At this point in time, our vouchers are good at Save-A-Lot, Locals, and the Franklin County Farmers Market.
The Farmers Market is really excited to partner with the food pantry on the voucher program. Food incentive programs both benefit the people who are receiving them and also really help our local farmers and producers and build the local food system.
We provide emergency food bags to the health department, Mission Clinic, and also to the schools. And these are small bags of food that would only have probably 2 or 3 meals for a family to kind of hold them over until they can get their application in for the larger grocery distribution.
We are part of an infrastructure that is supported by a number of organizations in the community, our churches, our volunteer agencies that are part of us, Salvation Army's part of us.
One of our primary partners is the Resource Office of Social Ministry, also known as ROSM here in town.
And we receive our orders from churches and agencies, and we put it into our automated system, and we send the final product by 12 o'clock over to the printer here. And of course, your volunteers get that information, they fill the orders the next day.
So thanks to them, we are able to be run completely by volunteers.
Community partners are able to reach individuals within the community that the emergency food pantry may not be around or be able to reach. And so each agency plays a role in the community and can see when the food pantry can't.
Food insecurity has a lot of definitions. It could be the family who's one paycheck away from not being able to pay all their bills. It could be the family who's only got, mustard in their refrigerator. What we find here at the food pantry, I think, is working families who are just trying to make ends meet and can't quite do it without a little extra help.
There's not any shame in any aspect of asking for help, and that is what community is all about, is helping one another.
Our pantry has stepped up and started actively thinking about how do we support a disaster or emergency mission in addition to the ongoing emergency needs of everyday people. What happens if a significant portion of the population needs help?
So the issues that we're confronting is that everything is going up. The housing cost is going up, food is going up, and the demand is also going up.
Our donations have not kept commensurate with the demand and the need.
What we've seen, though, over time is we are stretching beyond the ability of this building to meet our need in an efficient manner. The pantry needs to continue to evolve to meet the broadest possible mission set of the community. To do that, we need to provide a facility that protects our volunteers, is efficiently organized, and gives us the ability to flex, if we ever need to flex, to meet that emergency mission. So the ability to serve out of this facility in an emergency situation is got to be part of our future.
Lots of people in our society experience poverty at some point in their lives. And supports like this help us get through it and also help folks continue to be good parents and caring partners and contributing members of the community.
And it's not just one agency's responsibility, it's everybody's responsibility to see that we as a population are fed.
No one should live in Franklin County worried about where their next meal is going to come from.
We would all like to think that hunger is going to be conquered and that there won't be people that need food. That's not the case. It's never been the case. And as optimistic as I can possibly be, I cannot see a future where we will have conquered food insecurity.